When floodwaters recede or the smoke clears, your first instinct might be to pick up the phone and call your insurance company. Before you make that call, we are going to walk through a precise 4-step process to document your damage, file your Progressive Select claim, and protect your right to a fair settlement. Step 1 is prioritizing safety. Ensure your family is secure, shut off damaged utilities like gas and water to prevent further issues, and locate your Progressive Select policy number. Handling these prerequisites ensures you aren't starting this process from a position of panic. By stabilizing your home and organizing your policy data first, you are setting the stage to provide clear, consistent information when the investigation begins. Step 2 requires strict discipline. Do not clean, discard, or permanently repair a single thing until the damage is fully documented. You need to build a comprehensive visual record. Start by taking wide-angle contextual shots of the entire room or property exterior, then move in for extreme close-ups of specific damaged areas, like water lines or scorched materials. Before you start recording, go into your smartphone's camera settings and turn on location tags and timestamps. This provides objective proof of exactly when and where the damage occurred. Your policy requires you to mitigate ongoing damage, like throwing a tarp over a leaking roof. However, if you initiate permanent repairs, like installing new shingles, before Progressive inspects the property, you risk a coverage dispute. Likewise, keep all your ruined personal property. If a soaked couch or burned television is discarded before the adjuster can verify it, you may struggle to recover its value. By building this detailed wall of visual evidence, you create a factual anchor for the entire claim. This makes it substantially harder for an insurance adjuster to dismiss your findings or minimize the true scope of the loss. Step 3 is initiating the claim. You can reach the Progressive Select 24-hour hotline at 1-800-776-4737. Keep the conversation brief and factual. Provide your policy number, the exact date and time the damage occurred, and a short description of the cause, such as a hurricane or a burst pipe. The moment you file, Florida Statute 627.70131 triggers a strict countdown. First, Progressive Select has exactly 14 days to formally acknowledge receipt of your claim. Finally, they have 90 days from the filing date to pay or deny the claim. Understanding these legal deadlines prevents the insurer from using bureaucratic delays to stall your recovery. If they miss these marks, they may be in violation of Florida law. After you file, Progressive Select will assign a field adjuster to inspect your property, record their own evidence, and estimate repair costs. During this walkthrough, remain present the entire time. Walk with the adjuster and explicitly point out every single area of damage you've already documented, ensuring nothing is overlooked. It is important to remember that the field adjuster works for Progressive Select. Their primary role is to protect the company's financial interests, which can lead to estimates that favor the insurer. Step 4 is securing a real-world baseline. Hire 2 to 3 licensed Florida contractors to provide independent written repair estimates based on current local costs for materials and labor. Possessing these independent quotes provides the necessary leverage to challenge an adjuster's internal math. It shifts the discussion from their proprietary software to the actual market cost of repairs. When you receive the initial settlement offer, view it as a starting point for negotiation rather than a final figure. Compare their line item estimate directly against your contractor quotes. Check for missing damage, omitted code upgrades required by Florida law, or undercalculated debris removal fees. Replacement cost value, or RCV, covers the full cost to repair the damage. Actual cash value, or ACV, deducts a chunk for depreciation. Insurers heavily depreciate items like aging roofs, resulting in an ACV check that falls far short of what you need. If the settlement check seems too low, consult a professional before cashing it. Signing a release form too early can legally end the claim, preventing you from pursuing the full compensation you may be owed. By following these methodical steps, you have built a claim supported by evidence and protected by Florida's statutory timelines. If Progressive Select exceeds the 90-day window, wrongfully denies your claim, or offers a settlement that ignores your contractor's evidence, you can file a supplemental claim or invoke your policy's appraisal clause. When these negotiations reach an impasse, professional legal representation can help ensure that Florida insurance law is strictly enforced and your rights are protected. You do not have to navigate a property loss without a strategy. Structured documentation and a clear understanding of your legal rights are your best tools for securing the funds needed to restore your home.